Hi guys! Oakley and I are back, and this week we're going to talk to you a little bit about applying and receiving scholarships, because that's the best part about it. I'm going to be totally honest with you. The process of applying for scholarships sometimes really stinks. Sometimes it gets really long and tedious and you just feel like you're not getting anywhere, and that's okay, but it's totally worth it. There's not a lot of jobs where you can make $100, $200, $300 for an hour's worth of work, right? So scholarships are completely worth the time and effort that you put into them. And if you do find that you're stuck and that you're writing and nothing is coming to you and you're not sure how to finish your essay or things like that, that's okay. Just take a break and come back to it. Another thing with that is you want to make sure you're giving yourself plenty of time so that you have time to take a break and review it and make sure it's your best work. And along with giving yourself enough time, you also need to give enough time to your references to write your reference letters. You don't want to, usually your reference letters, the attachment part is at the end of the scholarship application, so you don't want to go through and be clear at the end of the application a couple days before the deadline and then be like, oh, I need references, and then you're reaching out to references who are now cramped for time to get their reference letters in along with the work they already have to do. And it's just easier if everybody has enough time to get everything done so that when you're turning it in, you're turning in your best work for your best chance. Each scholarship that you fill out is going to be a little bit different. So, like, I've applied for National FFA scholarships, and I've also applied for the National Honor Society scholarships. Very different applications, very different essays that I had to write. A lot of it that I wrote was like the same core basis. I used kind of the same core essay, and then I added or took out things that I didn't need or added what they wanted to hear, things like that, you know. The National FFA one was more geared toward agriculture and my influence there, and the National Honor Society one was more of a social kind of aspect. So you just have to kind of be attentive to who your audience is and make sure you're answering the questions that they want to hear. And when you're writing these essays, as hard as it is, you have to talk about yourself. I mean, you are the main attraction of this scholarship application, so make sure that you are talking about yourself. And even though if you're like me and you don't really like to brag, you don't really like to talk about yourself and it feels like bragging, you have to do it because it's really not bragging. They want to hear about it. They want to hear how important it is for you to receive this scholarship, how important it is that you go to school, how important your career aspirations are to you. Get personal with them because that's the stuff they want to see. And as little as it is, spelling and grammar matter a lot. A lot of applications get tossed off to the side because the spelling and grammar just wasn't there, and that good spelling and grammar just shows that you cared and that you took the time to go through and make sure that it looked nice and it read and it flowed smoothly. And we talked about reference letters, but another thing is sending your actual essay off to someone else, like the advisors at the ETFS office, because they love to read your scholarships and you need to get it reviewed. Get it reviewed by whoever you want. The ETS office ladies would be happy to help. Any of your advisors or any of the girls in there, they're really great. They give great feedback and they love to do it. So send those in when you guys get done, or even if you got that writer's block, you need a break, send it in and say, hey, this is the essay question and I'm stuck right here and I was hoping maybe you could give me some advice on where to go from here. They would be great help for that as well. Scholarship applications are so important, especially to so many kids like you or I. That really makes a difference if we, are able to go to college and do those things. So make sure that you're applying for every opportunity that you come across, and even if you do find yourself cramped for time, just get those applications in and give it your best shot. Good luck on your essays and your scholarships, and come back next week for more videos of Oakley and I. Don't forget to subscribe.